can see how it's handling on those curves. But you can see this is a big one. This is really big one of the biggest curve that you can get, and is doing really well. Hello guys, and welcome back to a new video. Today I have with me one of the most luxurious SUV from Stellantis Group. This is the new DS7 Crossback E-TENSE 404 four-wheel drive plug-in hybrid, and it comes with 300 horsepower. In this video we will make the test drive and I will give you my feedback on how it's on the road, but I will have a separate video on my channel, full review, interior, exterior, technical data, everything about the car. So check out next days on the channel if you want to see the full review with the car. First of all, this is the key, kind of classic. It's not a big change from the previous version because this is the facelift version. I guess they keep also the key from the previous version. What you can do with the key is just lock the car, unlock the car. The car comes also with keyless entrance. That means you can lock and unlock the car by having your hand here on the handle. It comes with 19-inch wheels on this version. We have Opera version on this car, 19-inch wheels, and what I noticed is that they kind of changed those rims, are kind of aerodynamic because it's a plug-in hybrid version. They try to make it also as economical as possible, but more about that in the review video. Ventilated brake disc on the front and normal brake disc on the rear. Enough with that, it's a lot of noise here, guys. Let's go inside. We have aluminum pedals, the same pedals as Stellantis Group use it also on Peugeot cars. Electric adjustable seats with massage, with saving position, and super beautiful seats. We have some leather seats. They are incredible. I mean, in terms of comfort, in terms of design, they are really top premium. Also, we have DS here writing. Let's go inside. More about that and more details I will explain you in the review video. I don't want to lose too much time. First of all, here's the start stop engine button, a beautiful button, and here we have the BRM watch. It's made by a French watch company, a very well known there, and it's super fancy. It's premium. Let me open this glass roof that looks just fabulous. We make a little bit more bright inside the car here. It's lovely. I have to tell you, one of my favorite parts on the car are those incredible seats, but we will talk about that in the review video. Now guys, the price of the car in Opera version, it's 78,800 francs with these options that we have: black pack, we have the hi-fi speakers 1200, we have the vision premium pack, the metallic color. The price will go up to 82,600 francs. But if you are in Switzerland, guys, you can come here at Emil Frey in Moosendorf. I will leave the link in the description, and you will get a 9,200 francs discount on this car. So the final price will be 74,960 francs for a premium SUV, one of the most premium SUV from their range. So that's really impressive. The car comes with all safety features. We will test it in this video as well, and more details as we go on the video. I will give you more detail. Let me put the seat belt. Let's drive the car. Also, what I noticed, the only downside that Stellantis Group cars have is that they don't use an auto hold button. We have electronic handbrake, we have different driving modes, but we don't have an auto hold. I like that they still keep this shift-by-wire transmission. The car comes with 8-speed automatic transmission, the same as on the Peugeot. I like also the fact, let me start the car. I like also the fact that you can customize the new digital cockpit, so you can choose to have the dials in the front, you can choose to have the navigation there. It shows you also the navigation. You can choose to have personal, minimize, energy. I like this is my favorite, the energy view. Also, you can see on the left side we have 26-kilometer range with the battery. Actually, they claim in VLTP you can go up to 58 kilometers. I see some information, some people say 66 kilometer, and here in Switzerland they kind of advertise like 55 kilometer VLTP range only in electric mode, because it has a 14.2 kilowatt hour battery. If we go in reverse, you will see that the car comes with a reverse camera, and the quality is very good. We have a camera on the rear and a camera on the front. Also, the mirror will tint down when you go in reverse, and also you have a few views. This is the front, this is the back, and I like that very much. I mean, it's really good resolution, and it looks gorgeous. From here you change different driving mode. The car comes with a few driving modes like electric, comfort, hybrid, sport and 4-wheel drive. We will try all. We'll start in electric mode. The steering, it's gorgeous. I mean, the size of the steering, it's very nice, and I like that it's flat out down here on the down part. Also the cruise control functions are behind the steering wheel here on a stalk. Let's go in drive, and we have also the B mode. B mode mean that when you release, let me go in B mode. I think we are in B mode now. If you go in B mode, that means when you release the pedal, the acceleration pedal, the car will actually regenerate more energy back into battery. So for example, we accelerate, and when you release it right now, the battery will charge. As I said before, we have a 14.2 kilowatt hour battery, and you can drive up to 55 kilometers in VLTP. Also depend on the temperature, depend on the weather, depend on the driving style. By the way, I forget to do something. I forget to reset the consumption, guys. Let me reset on the trip 1, and we will see trip 1 reset. We will see the consumption in the end of the trip. Also, I love the resolution of the camera. First impression, it's that it's very silent. Over the bumps is doing great. Independent suspension in the front, semi-independent on the rear. Here we have some potholes. We will take it for the test, but they are doing great. I mean, the French manufacturers, they are well known for the great suspensions, and also those seats really help out smoothing out the bumps on the road. Here it's quite a bumpy road, and it feels quite nice. Very silent inside, very good driving position, perfect steering wheel, perfect view there. Even though you don't have a head-up display, you don't even need it because you have perfect view here on the cockpit. Also easy to reach out all those functions here on the screen, and it's also much more responsive. It's the new multimedia system that Peugeot use it as well, and also DS4. If you didn't see that review, check it out. And it's super responsive, super nice, big screen, good visibility, nothing to complain there. I see some people complain about the fact that when you use Android Auto or Apple CarPlay, you cannot use the climatic system, but they were totally wrong, and I will show you that in the review video. Great visibility around the windows, really good. Big mirrors, blind spot technology in the mirrors. Yeah, it feels nice here. Even in this mirror, you have quite good visibility. This beautiful glass roof make it so bright inside here right now. Yeah, this is the only downside, that you don't have that auto hold to hold your car. You have to hold the foot on the brake. You can find a workaround to this. I mean, you can stay here and activate the handbrake, but I'm not sure if it's healthy for the car in time. Anyway, we are in electric mode right now, and let's change the driving mode. We can go in and change like the hybrid mode. Yes, let's go in hybrid mode. Also here, big curves, but you still stay really well on the seats. I mean, you have this side support and very well positioned on the seats. Even when you take big curves, you stay super good there. Super comfy. We are in hybrid mode, and the car is still driving in electric mode right now. Still driving with the battery. Or let me go in sport mode right now. I think the petrol engine should kick in as well. Right now, yeah, it's just working. Ooh. Wow. Woohoo, we go uphill and it's super powerful. I already feel that. But incredible It's crazy silent, the petrol engine. I had to look down there to see if the engine is starting or not. Only when you press the acceleration really hard you hear it. But I was you hear? Only now you hear it, but when it starts I didn't even hear it. So wow, it's incredible silent. So also no vibration or stuff like that. A little bit in the pedal right now when you accelerate, but other than that in the car, no vibration. Don't even feel it. It's super smooth, and the transmission is very good. Now if you wanna activate, for example, the cruise control, you have behind the steering wheel a wheel there where you can activate it, and then you can choose the speed here. For example, look at there, I put it like 84, 85, and the car will hold the speed, and also will hold the will brake, we will accelerate, depend what the car in front will do. So it's a great system. Super useful system on the highway and on the traffic as well. Very smooth ride. It feels crazy nice. Now I take the control of the car, and when you release the acceleration, because we are in B mode, you can see that the car is recuperating energy immediately. So it uses like a engine brake, you know. The only difference is that it used the friction of the motor in order to give you back the energy in the battery. Right now you can see we just get back the energy in a battery. It's not super powerful, but it's good enough for a plug-in hybrid. Incredible visibility. I mean, on the windows I have such a good view. Outside I have a tall driving position. I feel super comfortable on those seats. It's easy to drive, light. It's not as comfortable as is the Citroën C5X, where it has those incredible suspension, and also the seats feel a little bit more comfy, but it comes really close. I compare it with it because they are kind of in the same class, in the same group, sorry, in the Stellantis group, and they can somehow together manage to collaborate in order to get also some good features from a car to another. For example, like they share the transmission and other parts of the car. Also there you can see the graphic with the energy. That's quite interesting. Also we can go to car. Here you can see all that functions of the car. From here you can activate and deactivate different safety features. You can go also to navigation if you want to see the navigation here. Go to OK, and we can see the navigation. Also the new navigation, it's improved. It's a much better navigation system and much more responsive. Of course we will talk in the review video, so don't miss out that video, guys, for more details. Anyway, very silent on the highway. I noticed that it's very silent. I like that. We will try also an acceleration a little bit later. Now we are still in sport mode. If you drive in hybrid mode, the car will choose automatically for us, but now in sport mode we will drive with both electric motor and also the petrol engine to give you the best, the maximum power, you know. 300 PS, I tell you before, 520 Newton meters, 5.9 seconds 0 to 100. Wow, the transmission and the engine, it's flawless. It works so smooth. From my point of view, I think this is the most silent, flawless transmission combination with the petrol engine. And also I see now that they did a great job also on this plug-in hybrid. Also the turning circle, I think it's around 11 meters. It feels really light to turn in the roundabout, and also the steering feel relatively light. It's a little bit heavier on a sport mode, but relatively light. It's not a sporty car, so don't expect to have that crazy sportiness feeling on it. We will test it also here. We have some curves, so we can see how it's handling on those curves. But you can see this is a big one. This is really big one of the biggest curve that you can get, and it's doing really well. And also I sit really nice on the seat. We go uphill, and when you accelerate uphill, the car has no problem. I mean, you have more than enough power here, no matter how many people you have in the car. Again, here you can start the cruise control, and then the car will hold the distance, will hold the speed for you. You can use this feature on the highway just like that without any problem, and it's just lovely. It warns you also when you go close to the lanes and stuff like that, so it's a crazy useful feature. Anyway, I want to go on the first lane right now. And from here we can also try an acceleration. We go uphill right now. I cannot accelerate because they work here, but we will do it a little bit later on the gas station. They limit the speed here. Anyway, now we go uphill, and as I said, it doesn't feel like it's under power or stuff like that. It's super light. Gorgeous steering wheel. I like it so much. I mean, such a good grip on the steering wheel. What will be interesting to see on this DS7 Crossback will be like a sport edition with stiffer suspension and steering wheel a little bit more stiffer. Now it feels like still quite light on the sport mode, but you have still more than enough. I mean, it's quite a powerful car, and you will see right now when we try the acceleration on the other side. Also relatively silent inside the cabin. The sound insulation, it's also very good. You hear how silent it is. And now the petrol engine, it's also working right now. They really did a great job. Now here is nobody behind, so we can try an acceleration. Wow, it's pulling really good. The grip is great, and it's crazy how silent and how good it's working together. I mean, I'm super impressed. Wow, 5.9 seconds, 0 to 100. Great job. Really well built powering system. I mean, all this hybrid system and transmission engine, really smooth, really good job. love the car. I mean, from this point of view, I love it. From the comfort point of view, from the view point of view, I mean, I sit so high here. The steering, it's almost on the same place as the dashboard, and the dashboard, it's quite flat and very well designed. So in order to give me such a good view, and also up here, such a big windows on the side, perfect visibility, comfort, it's perfect. I don't know, I mean, I have nothing to complain. The only complaint is the auto hold button that I wish it has around to be here integrated. I'm not sure why is the reason why it doesn't have an auto hold, but this is the only thing that, otherwise, really nice car, really well built, very good quality almost everywhere. I mean, on the doors, even down here on the center console, very easy to change different functions. Right now we are still in B mode. That means when I release the acceleration, the car will recuperate. But if we go one more time down, we are in D mode. That means the car will just roll. Right now when I release the acceleration, it's just rolling. But I like to drive in B mode because I don't want to use too much the brakes. The brakes should last longer if you try to anticipate the traffic, and right now you release, and right now I don't use the brakes, the car will brake itself. You can see it as I anticipate, and also in this way you can win more energy back in the battery. So over the potholes is doing very good, but not as good as Citroën C5X. I like it much more over the bumps. I feel like there it's like a boat. I mean, it's just floating. And maybe in the future they can bring that on these DS cars, or DS7 at least, because it's kind of the one of the top range car there. But in general, lovely car, nothing to say. You can also close this curtain up there if we want to make a little bit dark here inside the car, so we cannot see the sun on the cockpit and everywhere there. But in general, I tell you guys, I feel really relaxing here, really good, and I feel like the car, it has more than enough power. Here another big curve, and it stays really well there. The brakes feel great, also the pedals, nothing to say about the pedals. I already know the pedals from the other Peugeot cars, they are super good. And by the way, when you are uphill like now, you can see the car, it's holding without me holding the brake, because it had that uphill stop function. So now when I accelerate the car, it's starting, but only when you are on the road that it's uphill. So if you're living on the mountainside, probably that will be super helpful. It will act like an auto hold function, but super smooth. Now we go inside the tunnel, so you can see also the interior lights, the ambient lights. By the way, it comes with a new LED lights in the front that I will show you later in the review video. They are gorgeous in the nighttime. You can see right now they are on automatically. It comes with matrix LED lights, and it kind of they are super useful in the nighttime. This is the ambient light. This is the way it looks in the nighttime. It has a pleasant color that doesn't bother you to your eyes. Here it's super sunny. Today it's a sunny day. The spring is coming, and it's nice. It's still cold in the morning, but in the afternoons it starts to be quite warm and nice outside. It's not that good, this light, for the test drive and for the videos, but it's good for the mood. Now let's drive in hybrid mode. Let's see how the car is handling. In sport mode, it was like all the time working together, the both electric motor and engine. And now I see that the car will choose for you. When you are in hybrid mode, the car will actually choose for you if it's better to drive in electric mode. Like right now we drive in electric mode, but the car, when you press the acceleration, the car will choose to go in. You see, like right now it's just kicking, but it's so smooth, this transition. I test some other cars, plug-in hybrid cars, that you really feel when it make this transition, when the petrol engine is starting, you feel like a clutching there. You feel like it's not that smooth, you know, like it is on this one. And I like how smooth they make this transition, and they use it on all the range, so of the DS, of the Peugeot, or other cars in this range. Anyway, overall, very well built car. I like it very much. I like what DS did with this facelift. Good improvement, also on the exterior and also in the interior. New multimedia, it's super helpful, and I like it. We have to drive slowly here, but after all, when we go right, we can accelerate one more time. But right now you can see the car is choosing to drive in electric mode, and we lose only 2 kilometers from the electric mode in the way we drive until now. Now we can actually accelerate, because we have around 80 here, and we can see one more time. Ooh, it's pulling really good. It's really good pulling. When you press the acceleration, grip, it's great. It stays really well on the road. The brakes are smooth and nice. Braking here, super good. I love it. I really like the car. So we are almost done. Nice car, really nice. I really like it. I tell you guys, it's a really premium car. Let me show you how we park it here. If you want to park the car, you just go here, you go in reverse, and then look how even the sun, it's from opposite side. The sun is going directly in the camera, and still you have a great view and a great resolution there, and you can see the ground really well, and it's so realistic. I'm complaining about my Tesla Model 3 that doesn't have that realistic look of the things around the car, but this one, it's crazy realistic, and you can see I parked the car perfectly there. I really like this. It's really good. Anyway guys, let's see the consumption, because I know you want to find out the consumption. I'm also curious. 5.9 liter, 18 kilometers is the way I drive in the last 1,600 kilometers. 5.5 liters, so this is kind of the average consumption, probably less if you drive in a hybrid mode. You can see we use only zero emission, 13%, so we use quite less. We can do even better. We can do much better, and I still have 22 kilometers. That was the video, that was the test drive. I hope you get some useful information from this test drive with DS7 Crossback plug-in hybrid, four-wheel drive, the version with 300 horsepower. Also, what I want to point out is that in sport mode and a little bit of hybrid mode, we get a consumption of 5.5 liters, and I didn't drive economical at all. I think if you want to drive economical and you go only in hybrid mode, you have a full battery and you drive smoothly and slowly, you can get the consumption around 4 liters 100%. If you have the opportunity to charge the car at home, for example, every day, or at work when you go to work and you don't drive more than 40 kilometers, sorry, I think you can charge the car every day and drive only in electric mode, and you have an amazing SUV, beautiful high-class premium SUV that's electric, with the possibility to go somewhere in long trips with the petrol. So yeah, I think it's fine. I think it's a great option to get it if you have the possibility to charge it every day or every 2 days or stuff like that. Anyway, guys, my rating for this DS7 Crossback facelift 2023 from 1 to 10 will be 9.9. I think it's a very good car, and the system, the engine with this plug-in hybrid system with the transmission, it's incredible. This is one of the reasons why I give it such a big rating. I mean, 9.9 is really good. The price, it's relatively fine for what this car it is, and yeah, this is it, guys. If you want to find out more, full interior, exterior, technical data, material quality, space, check out the full review. Probably it's already on the channel. If it's not, click the subscribe button to see notification when that video will come out. So yeah, until next time, thank you for watching, stay safe, and see you soon, guys. Don't forget to check out Emil Frey in Mosedorf. I will leave the link in the description if you want to buy the car, if you are in Switzerland or around Switzerland. So yeah, anyway, that was all. Thank you for watching, stay safe, and see you soon. Bye, guys.